Welcome to 30-Second Star, the first and only show that profiles popular commercial actors that we all know by sight and product, but we don't know by name. You've seen this very stern-looking, very intimidating, seemingly merciless Honey Nut Cheerios TV food competition judge who actually has a change of heart and doesn't dash the hopes of the train wreck cake-creating contestants. Today's profile is of actor Meghan Murphy. Meghan is a Cali girl, born and raised in San Jose. She knew she wanted to act at an early age. During family trips to Lake Tahoe, the cabin where they stayed had a fireplace with a big stone slab. Well, what else would you do with a big stone slab other than turn it into a makeshift stage, which is just what she did. Meghan says that was the beginning of her lip-syncing career. When it was time to go to university, she chose the Boston Conservatory, where she majored in musical theater. From there, it was a hop, skip, and a jump to the Big Apple. She pounded the pavement there for several years, getting a lot of auditions and callbacks, but never actually booking the job. But after moving to Chicago, she decided to develop and perform her own one-woman cabaret show. It started as a way to get seen in the Chicago market, but it turned into a global enterprise, and now she's been touring all over the world for more than a decade. As a result of the Big Red Show, Meghan got an agent, started booking musical theater gigs, and she's now a staple in the Chicago entertainment community. But she also took one more crucial step. She signed up for an 8-week commercial acting class at a local casting agency. By the 8th week, she not only got the call to audition for the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial, she booked the job. You wouldn't know it, but the Cheerios ad is the very first commercial she's ever landed. But let's get the full story from the actor herself. Hi, Meghan.
Hi, how are you, Gail?
I'm great. It is so nice to meet you, and thank you for joining me on 30-Second Star.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
It's your very first commercial.
Yep, very first one.
Wow. You blew that out of the water. I mean, you're amazing.
I felt like I was a little bit like, I hope I'm doing this right. It couldn't have come at a better time. It was the end of the summer. The government had said to us, you're on your own. So I was extremely grateful for the amazing job and also the amazing timing.
You come across, especially when you're first on screen, you look
Right.
like you're gonna pounce on somebody, and then you're just like, it's delightful.
Right.
And that was brilliant.
It was written in the script, but we tried a lot of different lines. The director just asked me to improv. Probably did like a 2-minute improv of nice things being said, but in a really not so nice way. Like, it's amazing. You're just marvelous. Your cake looks like a Joni Mitchell song. Just really dumb stuff. I just had the best time. And you know that when you crack up the crew that has been there since 5 a.m., that you're doing something right. So they went with the delightful.
How did you feel going into it?
Nervous. I was super nervous. I didn't quite know what to expect. Most of the team was out of New York and LA. They were just happened to be shooting in Chicago, and all the talent was from Chicago. So my old Second City pal Tony was the script supervisor on this as well. So I was getting sort of this like great improv juju. So it was a very delightful day.
Are people coming up to you and saying, hey, yeah, you're her?
Well, so not so much strangers on the street, because I sort of don't look like that person. People that know me already, so many people have reached out to me. People from junior high school have reached out. People have been coming out of the woodwork. Has been so sweet that people have taken the time out to just tell me that they're proud of me, that, I went off and did the thing that I said I was going to do. Sometimes I'm out at the bar and the bartender, it'll come up on the screen behind them and they'll go, "Is that you?" And I go, "Yeah." And they give me a free shot. Hey,
well, there you go. It's paid off. Now, do you want to continue? Do you want to keep auditioning? Because you're a total megastar in a whole other realm of performance.
Well, that's so kind of you to say. I like the way that sounds. I would like to continue to do commercials. I've filmed another commercial since Cheerios. It's for cars.com. I've yet to see it, but it was really fun. So I would like to continue to do commercials and more TV and stuff. I did a feature film. We filmed it back in 2017 and it didn't come out until 2019, called Captive State. I would like to do more films as well. Now, the other realm I think that you're referring to is like entirely different cabaret career, because I am a singer and I am an actor, and especially early on in one's career, you sort of, to be able to get cast or get seen, sometimes you have to create your own spaces to do that. And that's exactly what I did. I sort of came to Chicago to sort of try out my one-woman show legs. And because the Chicago community is so collaborative and so special in that artistic way, people started coming to the show, and then I started getting cast. I have become sort of like a mainstay in the Chicago theater community, which is really, really special, and I'm very honored to be a part of. Big Red just kind of came about when I first moved to Chicago, and I just started hanging out, and people would walk down the street and call me, "Hey, Big Red, Big Red, Big Red." And I started doing my cabaret show, and so I named it Big Red's Cabaret, and then it became the Big Red Show.
So what's the next big thing you're looking forward to?
You tell me, girl. I don't know. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Take me anywhere. I'll do another commercial. I'll do another film. You can put me on any of these Chicago PD, Med, Fire, any of these crazy things. You know, we all had quarantine projects that we did. And my big quarantine project was this web series that I started making called Adventures from Abroad. Get it?
Ah.
And it basically chronicles my time as a guest entertainer on high seas with different cruise lines, and maybe that's the next avenue on television. We'll see.
Absolutely.
See. Until then, I have a Patreon page that I should let the people know about. So if you subscribe to, let's say, Meghan Murphy Big Red on Patreon, you get to unlock certain exclusive deals, see exclusive content, get sneak peeks of videos and music and anything really that I would create before the rest of the world gets a chance to see it.
You're just an incredible entertainer, and I appreciate your coming on 30 Second Star to speak with me.
Thank you so much for saying all of that. You're gonna make me cry. Thank you for starting this web series and for creating the space to create more joy as well.
So now you know this 30 Second Star's name. Wow, Meghan, thank you so much for joining me. It was amazing talking to you and hearing your story. I hope I was able to showcase how phenomenal an entertainer Meghan is. In fact, every one of our 30 Second Stars is incredibly talented. That's why I showcase them now as their stars are rising. They are worthy to get to know right now. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do to get the word out about these talented folks. So keep your eye out on social media and the website for updates, or hit that subscribe button on the 30 Second Star YouTube channel. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back next time with another 30 Second Star.